Hi beautiful one, welcome home. Today we're going to talk about compassion. If compassion is a part of our true nature, why don't we feel it as often as we would like to? What triggers those ego patterns around lack of compassion, and how can we learn to work through those and relax into a place of greater compassion, love, and peace? Alright, let's get started. Intro. First of all, I'd like to start by thanking the anonymous gift giver who got us the power inverter for the solar system that I had on the wish list that I set up. Thank you so much for your generous gift. It's going to be extremely helpful on the road. The seahorses are doing great in their new home. They seem to really love it a lot. They're really thriving and multiplying. Every morning when I turn their light on, a bunch of them pair up and do their mating dances, which is just really sweet and shows that they feel really safe and at home. I'm going to add some more rock and some sea fan that they can hang on to their aquarium really soon. But they really seem to love that green macroalgae that's in there right now. Be sure and check out this week's meditation. We go to visit the Dark Mother again in her temple in the underworld. She's someone that we're going to visit many times. For every time you visit her, you come into a deeper understanding connection with your darkness and your light and the balance between the two within you. You can find the meditations on the main channel page. I have a couple of playlists for all the meditations, giving them in different chronological orders, and I've just added a new meditation playlist to organize the meditations that are specifically to visit and deepen our relationship with each of the 7 directions and sacred space. I got another amusement park pass. I got a membership to Cedar Fair Parks, which gives me access to like 11 or 12 parks around the US. Many that I've been wanting to go to for decades but have never made it to, like Cedar Point and King's Dominion and Kings Island, which are on the East Coast, but they also have Knott's Berry Farm and California's Great America in California. I've decided to do that roller coaster tour that I've been wanting to do for many years. I figure I'm not getting any younger, and now seems like the right moment. So it seems like when I leave here sometime next month, I'm going to be heading west. Maybe to Colorado and New Mexico for a little bit to hit some hot springs, then to Arizona to visit some friends in Sedona, then Vegas to see some people that I know and love, then some more hot springs, and then California, and some more hot springs, and then lots of people that I know and love, and then amusement parks, a bunch of amusement parks and roller coasters, which I'm extremely excited about. Making some more progress on pulling things together for the van. About to really dive in on the build out as soon as things cool off over the next week. I got a ginormous solar panel for the roof, which should give us all the power that we need. I'm going to pull my solar batteries and charge controller out of the bus that's in storage, and then along with the new power inverter, we're going to be set. All the windows that I ordered came in. They're really beautiful. Some of them are a little lightweight, and some of the silicone sealant around them is going to have to be redone, but I think with a little bit of work they're going to be really beautiful and nice and secure. The first big step in this van build out is I have to deal with this rust problem. There's a giant amount of rust here in the bed of the van that I've got to take a wire brush and a drill to clean up as much as I can, and then probably treat it with a phosphoric acid solution to turn the rust into an inert compound that will further protect the metal from rusting in the future. I'm going to be leaving here sometime in the next 5 to 7 weeks, so I have an enormous amount of stuff to do. I've had a challenging couple of weeks the last 2 weeks. There's been a lot of stress coming up for me around this deadline of having the van finished and everything around the house finished so that I can leave. And even though I'm meditating, Deadlines always seem to create a stress within my body-mind that is difficult for me to relax out of. There's a stress around how little time is left and how much stuff has to be done and how I don't want to rush it. I want it to be done right. And one of the ways that this stress manifests is that I grind my teeth at night while I'm sleeping. I've been doing it for years and years and years. It's gotten so bad while I've been here that I've been getting abscessed teeth on both sides of my jaw. So I've been having to take oregano oil and grapefruit seed extract, both powerful natural antibiotics, to keep the abscesses down. And then feeling like crap, which has been slowing me down and slowing down my productivity, which is increasing my stress levels, and on and on. I finally broke down and got a silicone bite guard. I slept with it for the first time last night. I have a really intense overbite, and when I grind my teeth, it messes with the muscles in my neck. The bite guard seems to help with that alignment, and this morning my neck felt shifted and I didn't have the normal headaches that I've been waking up with. So I've been having an intense internal roller coaster experience with my feelings and emotions around all of this, and the depression that keeps trying to rise up around physical pain and not getting stuff done as quickly as I would like to, and yada yada yada. And then I start to get grumpy and grouchy and negative with people. I snapped at my mother a couple of times yesterday and just went to my room to be by myself. And I was meditating on everything that I was going through and noticing that I wasn't feeling a whole lot of compassion for my mother in that moment. And it got me contemplating compassion and how it seems to ebb and flow as we open and close. And these things that can trigger that. My stress is leading to teeth grinding, which is leading to pain, which is leading to stress, which is leading to depression, which is leading to grouchiness, which is leading to judgment of others, which is leading to lack of compassion for others. And it got me thinking about the judgments I have around the human race and the way they approach life and the way they treat each other and the individual and collective choices that they've made that have led us to the place that we're at right now, and how difficult it seems sometimes to have compassion for a race of beings that is so violent and self-destructive, and how easy it is to be judgmental of them. I was sitting there breathing, and I was asking myself what I can possibly do to make the situation better. And the thought arose, compassion is all you need. You may not fix the world, but you can have compassion with people, even if you don't like them, and regardless of the judgments that rise up about them. And that really went very deeply for me, and I suddenly felt a weight lift off my shoulders and a sense of peace around it. Compassion and judgment are not mutually exclusive. Judgments are going to arise. We aren't going to like everyone and everything, but we can still have compassion for them. It's such a beautiful thing to offer them. And yourself. After all, you are everything simultaneously. These dualities and paradoxes are just illusions from being here as a human being in the 3D space. So let's work to remember this and practice this in our daily lives. Let's remember to open our hearts up to compassion, for everyone and everything deserves compassion, regardless of whether or not your ego thinks they do. Awesome. As always, I'm extremely grateful for you tuning in. I love you very, very much, and I hope you're having an incredibly beautiful day. And remember, something wonderful is going to happen today. Peace.